Guys, they said Queen Naomi continues to win. Oh, yes, so because the elders from Ebony's family and other families who are fighting against the king and Queen Naomi's return, they came up with new strategy because that is new strategy for them to stop the full moon ritual. But unfortunately, they all failed. Hey, you know that after giving Kabiyesi such kind of list that they gave him, according to what we are hearing, oh, they never expected that they will meet up with the list. Even when they were seeing that, these people are meeting up with the list, so they started finding a way to distract the king. They started finding a way to distract Iyanifa, and that was when they said they released those spirits that was tormenting the palace. And instead of Kabiyesi, Iyanifa, and the diviners to focus on getting the remaining items, it was like their attention was divided. They started thinking of how to solve the problem in the palace to avoid losing lives and all of that. But as God may have it, only recently we got an information that that remaining item have been found. To God be the glory. And that simply means that, you see that full moon ritual that they are trying to stop, it will definitely happen. Now, another thing happened that they wanted to use to see if they will be able to stop it. From what we heard, they said, when a queen leaves a king quietly, that she's no longer interested in the marriage, and if she wants to return back to the palace, that there are rituals that they will do for her to return back, as long as she said it with her mouth that she's no longer doing before leaving, because they have seen cases like that. They say most times maybe the person will leave after so many years. Maybe she might decide to come back because of her children or her child that is in that palace. When a situation like that occurs, there is a particular kind of ritual that they must do. But if the person left the palace creating scene publicly, making it so public that a lot of people know, just like the way Queen Naomi's own happened, and finally maybe at the end of the day she decides to come back, that the kind of ritual for that one is different from the kind of ritual that will happen if the person lives quietly. So that is the angle they are coming from right now. And from what we are hearing, they said there are two or three things, or two or three kind of rituals that Kabiyesi is supposed to do in addition to the ones that he have done already, if this must continue, if Queen Naomi must return back to the palace. Hey! So, and the fact remains that these people, they know all this, all this while, and they know that they have not recommended those rituals for the king. And maybe the king's mind skip it, or maybe he did not know because such a thing have not happened in his presence. They say when such a thing happened was many years back, even before Kabiyesi, this present Kabiyesi, was born. So, but tradition. At a time like this, you will see even the illiterate elders, they will be going to look for archived information and all of that. They will start reading history just to find a way to stop Queen Naomi's return. So that was how they said they came up with this one again, few days to the main full moon ritual. At first, the Kabiyesi was very angry that he wanted to dismiss them in anger. So they said Iyanifa called Kabiyesi and told Kabiyesi that, look, if they say that is the case, because they don't have time, because that one too, they take time. They don't have time. They cannot finish those ones before the full moon ritual. Iyanifa told them that, look, since they have taken the matter to Odua Council of Chiefs, the traditional court and all of that, you are still the king. You remain the king. Don't say that you don't know about it or that you will not do it. because he's going to spoil things, if not now, in the future. That what you will do is this: you will tell them that, okay, that you are going to do it, but it has to wait until after the full moon ritual, so that this full moon ritual will not be shifted to another 1 year or anything, because they said if they fail this one, the ones they have done so far will be waste. So it has to wait until they started counting it one after the other again. So that is what they say Kabiyesi, Iyanifa told Kabiyesi, that when he gets to Odua court, he should tell them that he will do it. You know, he is not going to skip it, but he is going to do it. But it has to wait until after the full moon ritual. And with that, as a king that he is, even though some people will say no, 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 but reasonable people who knows that it is his right to make certain decision, they will accept it. So that was how they said Kabiyesi got to where they summoned him before the council of chiefs. Because these people, they are doing everything within their power just to make sure that QueenNaomi did not return. And a lot of people are saying that the reason Ebony is finding it so difficult is because she knows what she did. You know, some of these Oloris, they might not even be afraid because they know that, maybe they fell in love with Kabiyesi, but those of them who use juju to enter, those of them whom we heard that traveled far and near, entered 7 bushes and 7 rivers to enter the palace, they are the ones that are restless now. Because remember when they were talking about Igbi's case, they said someone exposed her then, saying that when she was trying to snatch Kabiyesi from Laide, they told her that it is not her fate to be there. And she said anything it will take, that she will go there. You know, she will be in the palace as Kabiyesi's wife. So she did a lot of rituals, she did a lot of things that she's not supposed to do just to be in that palace. So that is why upon QueenNaomi's return, they are restless, because they know that they did not enter there normally. Unlike someone like maybe Oletik. You know that in Oletik case, they said it was the Alaje who arranged it. Maybe if there's any manipulation that was done then, it was the Alaje them that did it. Maybe not Oletik, you know, something of that nature. So she have less worry. She doesn't have a lot. How do I put it? She wouldn't worry herself that much. The only thing she will be worried about is that love and affection that she used to get from the king, she might not be getting them again, of which from now self, it is no longer business as usual for her already, even when QueenNaomi have not come back. But you see those people who did a whole lot just to make sure, someone like Ebony Igbi them, gospel, I don't know about her, but that one two-faced, so you can so they are restless because they know that they did not enter through the door. They entered through the window. So they might live the same way they entered if all the prophecies that we have been hearing is the truth. Okay? So right now they said Kabiyesi have defeated these elders once again, and they left in shame since their strategy did not work. Allegedly, don't forget, I do not live in the palace. These are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as facts unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share my video, okay? I love you guys. Bye. See you.